How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Nancy? You're eating. She's eating, everyone. Okay, did you bring enough to share with everybody?
Well,
She's eating everyone?
Oh, would you stop?
That's what you said. That's kind of a weird diet you're on there, Nancy.
you caught me in the middle of a bite.
That was intentional. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Hey, Miss Angel, how are you doing?
I shared you out on my Facebook.
Aw, thank you. Angel says that she's excited that I'm back. I am back. I even thought of doing a little video with the little fuzzy television screen with my hand going, I'm back. But I didn't.
Hey,
Hi,
Miss
Miss
Karen.
Karen. Hello, Mr. PJQ. Alrighty. Back, front, and all the parts in the middle. I don't want to know what he's talking about, so I'm just going to move on.
He
Yes. Yes.
He didn't miss a beat, did he?
No, he did not. And Angel saying hi to Miss Nancy. So, guys, okay, I'm back, and it has been a hot moment or two. So, I thought I would do a little bit of a fill-in. We, the hubby and the son and I, have all moved across country from Montana to South Carolina.
That's a long way.
It was so long. It was so long. And there were misadventures along the whole way here. Never been so glad to finally land somewhere in my life. It was one thing after the other. And we are here. My mom lives here. And so we wanted to be closer to her. And closer to her is relatively speaking, because in the area that she's at, everything is kind of out in the boonies, so to speak. So we are, where we're at right now is about a half an hour away. And that's actually not too terribly far in this neck of the woods. So that's going to be something that we have to adjust to, because where we were at before, everything in Helena was about 10 minutes away tops. I mean, if your car were to break down, that's okay. You just walk to where you're going or whatever.
True.
And so this is a very different situation. And of course, there's the temperature situation. And I kid you not.
Temperature. It's great down here.
Well, when we've come from such a low humidity and such a cooler climate, and I kid you not, I actually got heat exhaustion on Friday. Just out running basic, typical errands and heat exhaustion. So it's going to take me a while to build up my body to the humidity again. So that's going to be an adjustment. But we're really looking forward to a lot of the stuff around here. We're looking forward to spending more time with my mom and doing things. And so there's a lot of good things to look forward to. We are still looking for our new home. So for the time being, we are in a motel. And so this isn't my, my sewing area. So we're just gonna make do and figure it out until we get all settled. But I'm glad to be back, and it's gonna be a little awkward as we find a new place and get moved in there, and just all the little changes. It's gonna take a while to adjust.
Yeah.
So just bear with me. I don't know how creative I'm gonna be. Tonight we're just doing the Hexies, nothing really exciting, but we're going to get to more exciting things as time goes by, as we get more settled in.
Yeah, I've been here over a year, and I'm settling in.
Yeah, it does take. I think the older you get, the longer it takes.
Yeah.
You have more stuff and less energy.
Not only that, but you get so used to a way of living that
Yes,
you don't want to change,
that's
and it's
true.
probably because of the age too.
That's true.
Nowadays, it's like, do I have to move this table over here? I used to like it over there.
You're absolutely right. We do get set in our ways. So why don't you tell everybody what you're going to be working on tonight?
A hodgepodge of things.
Yeah.
See, I made this pencil
So
frame
cute, by the way.
on the Crafty Ladies yesterday, and me and Pam are both Plaid ambassadors, and they have one that's back to school. So I go in there and about to upload the the this guy, right?
Yeah.
And they tell us, oh, you have to use apple barrel paints, even though apple barrel and folk art are all,
They're both plaid, right?
they're both plaid, but I guess they want to for the back to school they want to showcase the apple barrel. So what I'm doing is I'm recreating the pencil.
Yeah.
The colors are a little different, but I'm using apple barrel paints.
Okay.
So you see how the colors are different.
They are. But
So
it still
it,
looks fun. Yeah.
it's just a lighter shade of orange.
Well, and let's face it, pencils are all different colors. You could use
Yeah.
purple if you wanted.
So I pulled out my
Yeah.
apple barrel. So I'm redoing this so I can do a little short and
Yeah.
upload it and get some points.
There
So
you
I can get
go.
some more free stuff. That's the good thing about doing all these videos and stuff is the challenge. Excuse me, the challenges is you get points to use in the shop.
Well, and I would think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're given a challenge, I would think that that would take at least part of the what should I work on now out of it. I think
Yeah,
it kind of narrows it down. Okay, well, it's going to be school related, so I'm going to do some searches on school stuff or what have you.
yeah, and they don't depending on the challenge. I'll submit my whole live, but
Hmm.
sometimes they just want you to do a little clip. It could be what you call it, a slideshow on
Right.
Instagram or Facebook or wherever, the different platforms that they tell you to post on, so you don't have to do a full video. Miss Karen says, I spy a can of clips, Kimberly.
Yes, I've had this for quite some time, and I was so excited when I saw that Nancy got one too. Actually, I was talking to my mom about it because she couldn't see it the other night. So, Mom, if you're watching, can you see it? Actually, I'll make myself even bigger. We'll do that.
Look,
Yeah, same ones, Mom. Look, isn't it cute?
we got some eagle eyes in the chat.
That's right, we do.
So I'm gonna switch my camera so that you can see me paint this, and then I'll see what project I do after I finish this.
Well, I was concerned that I was going to have to keep placing these down over and over and over again, and every time I moved, I messed them up, which is what I had been doing. So I went ahead and just put them together to make some twosies, so that'll make it a little bit better if they get messed up just a little bit.
Angel says we're twinsies.
Absolutely. But I do like that now that I'm in the South, I'm a lot closer to Nancy. I was gonna say Nancy and Pam, but Gentry said good food. It's true. I'm not gonna lie. It's true. There really were not any places in Montana that I was like, oh, this food is amazing. I don't think there was one. Now, granted, we were in a small town, so I mean, there is that. I have to be fair. And we obviously did not try everywhere. So, but David likes to go and look on those sites and stuff that have the lists of the top 10 of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there were these Mexican restaurants, and I love Mexican food, but I'm very picky about what I actually want to eat, which, you know, I'm just a picky eater in general. So I would say, okay, well, you know, do they have enchiladas, and what kind of enchiladas do they have? That's my favorite. And there were some that didn't even have enchiladas, and I'm thinking, why does a Mexican restaurant not have enchiladas? But whatever.
That's not a real Mexican restaurant.
You agree, right? That should be a standard thing. And honestly, we finally tried one place. I think it was like on my birthday or something, a special occasion. And it was voted as like the number one or the number two, something like that. Mm-hmm. And it was not good. And not only that, and I don't know if it was related or not, but David and I both ended up sick later on.
Ew.
Again, I can't say that it was, you know, definitely that, but we were not impressed. So, and that's the one that everybody raved about. And I don't know. It just wasn't us.
What's that?
What's that?
Zesty tomato?
Sure, a little bit. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, Miss Pam is here.
Hey, Miss Pam.
I am.
She's going to be lurking. Thank you for welcoming me back. It's good to be back. I so enjoyed watching you and Nancy on the Crafty Ladies last night. That was fun.
It was fun.
And I'm sorry the Mod Podge didn't help well enough.
But after the live, she did another coat, and it you could see the iridescence on it. It was real nice.
Those look so pretty, and that shade of purple was lovely.
Yes, it was. I told her that the next time I go to Walmart, I'm going to be looking for that paint.
Well, and I like that it was on clearance. That's always nice.
Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of different paints from Plaid with my points, but they haven't had that. So I'm definitely going to check that
now,
out.
Tell me, okay, so you have your points, right?
Uh-huh.
And now, do they send you the stuff, or do you get like a credit or something for the stores, or how does that work?
They send the stuff to us. They have a rewards shop.
Okay.
On the website. So you they change it every month or add new items, take new items off, and so forth. So every it's not the same thing all the time. So you get points, you know, depending on the challenge, and you save your points up. If you know, it's up to starts from 200 to I think the highest one now is 800 points.
Yeah.
But you get between 75 and 150 on the different challenges. So it doesn't take long to the more challenges you get, the more points you get, of course.
Well, it might be something I'll look into when I get going on the haunted house. But yeah. I think tomorrow going to be out with my mom, and I think we're going to go over to the Hobby Lobby. And I know what I said. If you guys were around, you know what I said. If you know, you know. I think that I'm going to get another one of their miniature kits.
Why?
I know, right? Because they were so awful. But here's the big but. In the process of trying to make the kit better, I was able to learn a lot.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to be doing things from scratch when I do the haunted house. So, in the process of trying to make these things better, I'm kind of doing like one more step towards doing them from scratch and getting an idea of what to do and what not to do. So, I think that's what I'm going to, and the cute little ones that I really, really love that come in the little globes thing. Well, not globes, but
the cloche.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like an upside down cloche, but yes, those are great, and I've learned a lot from them, but they don't really have a lot of things that I'm going to be using when I make the actual haunted house. So, for example, they're not going to have like beds or nightstands or, you know, major furniture. And the Hobby Lobby kits can have some of those things.
Yeah.
So I will probably be swearing about it once I get it and start doing it, but it will serve a purpose in the long run.
Pam says, thank you. It was fun. It did. It was better than nothing. She's talking about her jar.
Yeah, the Mod Podge.
And she says, and once you're accepted as an ambassador, you get a welcome kit full of goodies that doesn't cost anything.
Well, that's nice.
You can also do videos along with it and do a review on the kit and share tips and tricks on what not to do and what to change up to make it easier.
Well, that's a thought. But I mean, do you think people would really want to see a video that was bleep, 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 bleeping, bleep?
You'd be surprised people like train wrecks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one.
Or you could I don't know if you watch Mr. Stir Crazy.
I do.
He just does it to music and speeds it up and that's it. If he's bleeping and you don't know.
I can't help but wonder how much time it actually takes him to do one of those, because he shows the whole thing in one video, and the video is not that long. And all I can think about is, I know that that's taken a lot longer dry time than what he's representing.
Yeah.
But he makes it to where it doesn't even look like the glue's taking time to dry. He is so good. And he is so amazing with the X-Acto knife. The way he just cuts out these tiny little things out of paper. I can't do that.
He's so neat.
Yes. So organized. Uh-oh, Pam is heading into Five Below. She's taking one for the team. You know what? I've never actually been in one. I haven't.
Thank you, Pam. We appreciate that.
Find me something.
Tell me something good.
I sing that a lot.
There's my pencil so far. I'll show the different colors and how to change it up.
I think you need a purple pencil with daisies on it.
Oh, I could do that. I got plenty of popsicle sticks.
Karen says it's a fun store.
It is a fun store.
They didn't have any where we lived in Montana, and we were there for about 5 years. So I wonder if they have one here. Hey, honey, do you want to look it up and see if there's a Five Below anywhere in our vicinity?
Yes, yes, yes.
If so, I might have to go in. And guess what else is now?
What?
Spirit Halloween is now open.
Oh,
And
that's
I might have to go in there.
There's one in Sumter.
I know exactly where there is. Gentry was on it like a month ago.
Oh, Five Below.
Oh, a Five Below is in Sumter.
That's me looking Five Below.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Put me on a mission.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I feel like you're the CIA sending me on a black bag. Well, we don't know who he is. He's not one of us.
Let's see. Pam says they usually have more craft kits around Christmas, but still in the area, so have to stop. Well, yeah, of course you do.
of course.
Absolutely.
Anything that you see with your eyes when you're driving, you have to stop there.
Okay, if you buy stuff, you might need to get on with us when you get home and show us your little haul.
Yes.
Karen says that they have 6 Halloween stores. Oh my goodness. Ah, I'm jealous. Of course, to be honest, it's probably good that that's not what I'm, that could cause problems. But I did. Oh, wait, I'll get Gentry. Okay, I did find something. We were at the thrift stores with my mom, and she got me a couple of bottles for my potion bottles that I make. So I'm really excited.
Thrift stores too.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I love thrift stores too.
Yeah, we went to 2 of them. Hey, Gentry, could you get the bottles? I know, but I can't get there. No, they're not. They're over there. Daddy moved them. Okay. Here's one. What do you think?
Oh, that's pretty.
I know. I don't know if it's going to be like, your typical poison, but I think I'm going to do something a little bit more creative, but I still loved it. And this one, somebody tried to paint on, and so I'm going to have to remove it, but I still loved it. What do you think?
Yes.
I love the top.
I like the little stopper.
Yes. So I'm going to have fun figuring out the perfect potion to go in it.
Karen says Dollar Tree has some cool Halloween items this year.
I think the main thing that I buy from there is, oh yes, I got to show that too. I think the main thing that I buy from Dollar Tree for Halloween is their creepy cloth. I cannot get enough creepy cloth. I use it for the crafts. I use it to decorate with. It's a thing. Okay. And my mother really, 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 really spoiled me. She got this panel for me. And I won't be able to show the whole thing, obviously, because it's too big. But can we kind of see it?
Yes.
It's Anne of Green Gables.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that to make a book?
No, it's to make a quilt.
Or to make a quilt?
Yeah, it's just to make a quilt top.
Oh, okay.
And I love the colors, the purples and the greens, and then the pretty pictures. I mean, look at that. That is just stunning. So I'm excited. I was actually, when I was trying to go to sleep last night, I was thinking about what kind of blocks I want to maybe make to go around for the border. And I know I've got purples and green fabrics because, well, that's just who I am, obviously. I lean towards those. So I am excited. Yeah, she spoiled me rotten.
There you go. That's another reason to get closer to family. They can spoil ya. They can spoil ya. So I need to paint this guy the tan.
Karen said that now that they have $3 and $5 items, they have a plaster book that lights up with the word poison on it. That sounds fun. I like to make my own Halloween books, and I didn't make one last year. So I definitely think I need to make one this year. And Nancy, do you want to make books with me this year?
What, Halloween books?
Yeah.
I've never made any.
Well, then we might have to have a talk. I can show and tell, and you can tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to making some Halloween stuff. I was thinking, if I had
she's thinking again.
I know. I was thinking, if I had a really, really big house, I'd want somebody to clean it for me because it'd be too big. But I think I would want to have a different room. It could be small, but a different room for every type of craft I do. I mean, think about it, Nancy. How many times a day do you have to clean off your section to switch to another craft?
All the time?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if all you did was get up and go to a different room?
But then, but then I will have a favorite room, and may not leave that room.
Oh.
Because I've thought of that too. But then it's like, oh, do I really want to get up from this room to go to the, walk 10, 15 steps or upstairs to work on this project? Do I have the energy? Do I have the what is it? What's that word I'm looking for?
Inspiration.
The inspiration to actually work on something over there.
Well, you can do it by days. Like Mondays, you could be doing this craft. Tuesdays, you could be in this room.
And that's too much planning. I'm okay. I'm going to do this today. Like right now, I was about to do the crochet on the scarf, right?
Well, I thought so, but then you changed on me.
Exactly. So I'm all over the place. When it comes to crafting, I could be doing a journal, and then all of a sudden I'm painting something.
You know what? I can tell from here that I have some lurkers, so I need to acknowledge them. Thanks, lurkers. Appreciate you. Oh, and guys, at 8 o'clock, well, it's going to be 8 o'clock this time, Eastern. Let me tell you, trying to figure out the time changes again, I'm a little confused. Anyhow, we've got our Tribon question.
Yeah, I missed those.
And I read it out loud to the boys. David believes, and he was probably right, he believes that he knew what it was right from the get-go. And Gentry said that he had no clue. So we'll see what happens.
There's this one company called Mic Drop Miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
And she just released her new subscription box for the month of August.
Really?
Do I want to? Can I do it?
Oh,
do I need to sell? Do I need to sell a kidney? I'm clicking on it to see how much it is.
I'm gonna guess $32 a month.
It says cancel anytime. Get the box now. Let's see. Okay. So I click that. Okay. Proceed. $52.90.
Oh my word. I think I need my inhaler after that one.
And it's $5 for shipping, which is not bad for the shipping.
Well, no, but 52 on top of the 5.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. I mean, I don't know what all is in the kit, but I would think that there would have to be a lot in the kit.
It's this month they have it says mystery. I'm not sure if I want to spend $50 on mystery.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I kind of want some proof of what I'm getting.
The past projects have been cute.
Here, you want to share a picture?
Sure.
We could all weigh in on it.
Oh, wrong button. I do that all the time. I want to share. I use the wrong one. Okay.
All right. Okay, what do we have here?
They have this one on the left here. This was the December one.
Yeah.
Oh, can I click? I can click on it. There we go.
Okay.
I still sharing.
Yeah, it's still sharing. Can you blow it up a little bit?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Not here.
Let's see. It looks like there's a tiny tree and a couple little pot things.
It looks like a little floor mat or something.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like there's $50 worth of stuff there, though.
No, let's see what the other ones look like. Oh,
Okay.
that one sure doesn't look like it has $50-something.
Okay, you've got.
They give you all the supplies to build this, so you don't actually build it. Look, a bag of little Fritos.
Yeah.
Some pillow supplies to make pillows.
Yeah.
Little drinks. Okay. This one here. Oh, you like this one?
Yeah, I like the fact that it's spooky, but I don't know. After watching you, I think I could do most of that all by myself.
This is part of the Christmas one. Oh, this is what those little pots was for, to make the Santa.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's cute, but
I can buy those pots at Dollar Tree for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, Karen says, "Wow, costs too much." Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay.
I don't see $52 worth of stuff.
You know what I think would be a better idea? Not that I'm suggesting we do it right now because I got enough on my plate, but I think a better idea would be if you and I and maybe somebody else, if we could just make a little mystery box and just send it to each other.
Ooh,
like $10 of items or something like that,
Yes.
I think that would be better. Pam says that she hasn't been to Sumter in ages, probably 94. They called it Scumter. Okay, now she's heading into the store. Do we think she's actually made it into the store yet? She's been gabbing.
We're keeping her entertained.
But I think that would be fun if we just came up with a bunch of things that could be used for miniatures, just to see what each other could come up with it.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. We'll have to put that in our list of ideas of things to do in the future.
Yeah. Because what I make with something would be totally different from what you make with something.
Exactly.
And then you can see how our minds work. I don't know if you want to see how our minds work, though.
David says things like it's a scary place. You don't want to go there alone.
Yeah, very, very scary. So here's my pencil. Let me move this over here. So this is, but now I want to make all kinds of, and I put the extra brace right here,
Mm-hmm.
but I did it upside down. It's supposed to be over here.
Uh-oh.
So now I have to cut a piece of popsicle stick to put over here. No biggie. I've been debating about getting a 3D printer. Not that I could afford one now, but it's in the back of my mind. Like I enjoy sitting here on Tuesdays and putting things together from scratch.
Well, yeah.
And with the 3D printer, all you gotta do is print it, and you know some things you just click together and assemble it. I mean, like, is that something people want to see, or after seeing me do things by hand? I was thinking the small things like the accessories,
Mm-hmm.
like little vases, or like Era from Bentley House Minis, where she makes the little cameras. That's
Right.
something that it's going to be hard to build. But stuff like that, the 3D printer will come in handy. But is it worth it just getting it for that?
Well, I definitely see your point. And you want to know something that Gentry and I were just having a conversation. Are you familiar with Wicked Makers?
With what?
Wicked Makers. They're on
No.
YouTube. Okay.
No.
They are very, very talented, creative people, and they make spooky stuff, like wicked stuff. And they have recently acquired a number of 3D printers. I mean, I think they've got like at least 3 and some other, fancy tools and stuff like that. Well, ever since they started doing that, all of the stuff that they've been making, I mean, they're still making cool stuff, but before, when they didn't have all the stuff, we were watching them make things from scratch, and it just seemed like, hey, maybe I can do that. We were a lot more invested in what they were doing and thinking about it and how can I do something similar. And now just watching them, mostly print up stuff and put it together, it doesn't feel like it's something that we could do. It's, I don't know, it's lost its appeal a little bit.
Yeah, because the other channel that I like watching is the Square to Spare. She's the one that I use the tutorial to make the couch.
Yes.
Well, she's been starting to do 3D prints that she's putting on her website, which for selling on the website, 3D prints coming makes more sense because you don't have to take hours to build it by hand.
Yes.
But I hope she doesn't go away from doing tutorials and stuff.
Now I haven't been bothered by the stuff that Era's done because I still see a lot of creativity and that sort of thing in her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't bothered me. And David just mentioned Nerd Forge because they have a lot of fancy equipment. But, like, for example, when she, like, makes a big castle or whatever, actually she starts out a lot of that with cardboard that she's putting together. And then she'll do some of her stuff for things like when she has to make, like, 5 million shingles.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So that doesn't bother me too much because I know that she would
repetitive stuff. But I'm saying like someone that instead of building the couch like I did, they can go and 3D print it and make it look like fabric.
They can.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, you just push the button. I know that it takes, imagination to put the file into the computer and all that stuff, but
Right.
it's not the same to me.
A lot of people had issues with that initially with the computerized long arm quilting machines.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when those started really becoming popular, there were a ton of, I don't use a long arm machine, so I don't really have, a dog in the fight. But some people were really offended that they were just pressing in a pattern in the computer and it was
It would do
essentially
it.
doing
Mhm.
it. So
I don't know if the library here in Okeechobee does it, but the library in Homestead,
yeah,
you can send your files to the library, and they have a 3D printer that would print whatever you send them to. And I'm not sure how they charge you for it,
right.
but
That's amazing.
that's something that if every so often you need to send something to get print. But if you need something that's to mass produce or something, I don't think they'll let you do that often.
Yeah, so Karen, that could be a thing.
I haven't seen one in real life, so I don't know if it's a real thing. But what they have is print farms.
Huh.
Where you I've seen it on I think I saw it on a TV show where you go into this is sort of like a UPS store or stuff like that, where they
Right.
have 20,000 printers. Not that many, but they have a lot of
Yeah.
printers.
Yeah.
And then you you send your file to print, and they'll print it for you.
That's really interesting.
I haven't looked into that to see that if that actually exists, because I think I forgot. I can't remember what show they showed that on.
So if you could instantly have something that you would have be for your 3D printing for your minis, if it was just one thing, what would you choose?
What do you mean by?
Well, I mean, if you could only have like one file and you had a 3D printer, what would that one thing be?
Oh my!
Yeah,
I've made so many different rooms that
I know.
it's hard to, because like the for any of the rooms I would do it for accessories.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Oh, now I saw that you made I'm really behind everybody for videos, so
That's okay.
I saw that you made your TV the thing.
Swivel.
Yes,
The swivel arm.
the swivel.
Uh-huh.
And so obviously you've made a TV as well. Now, did you put a picture in it? Did you put
I
you
have
in it?
I have to get ink for my printer, for my color printer, because all we have is a laser black and white.
Right.
And John from What If I Could suggested that I put a YouTube channel on there.
I think that's a good idea. And
So
I think you should put
I
you.
was thinking I don't know how feasible it would be if you could rent the TV for a week while I'm working on the miniature. People can
Yeah,
people will see your channel on the TV.
I think it'd be fun.
So, but I don't know how I would go about doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
I mean, I guess you could have, well, I don't know. I'm going to think on that one.
ta-da.
Aw.
Hey, Dawn.
Very good. Very good.
So now I can take pictures of this and take pictures of my apple barrel and post my picture, my thing. So look, it's the same concept, just different colors. It's hard to tell. It's a real
Yeah,
light
when you
pink.
hold it up, you can see it better.
It's a real light pink, but the orange is not that far off.
I like it.
But I like the idea of an orange of a purple pencil with daisies, or something else. Because if I find them, I have the jumbo sticks. I
Yeah.
can make like a pen or something. Make it this longer
Mm-hmm.
and use it as a notepad or something.
Well, initially, that's kind of what I thought that you were making.
Yeah, you could put little notes on here if you wanted to. The sky's the limit. You can add whatever you want. So there's that project. So I'll take pictures later. It didn't take long. I had glued it together before we came live, but the painting didn't take long. I'm gonna wash my brushes.
Hola, Marisa. How are you
Hola,
doing
Marisa.
tonight? Thanks for stopping by. Is anybody else curious about what Pam is buying in Five Below? Or is it just me? Actually, Gentry said he's curious too.
I'm sorry. If you were saying something, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was just asking if anybody else was curious about what Pam is buying in Five Below.
Me, Pam, you can do a pop up live from your car.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't mind.
No, we want to know. We want to see. We like seeing a good haul.
But I like the idea of mystery boxes.
Yeah.
We gotta see Karen says craft stuff.
Probably.
Duh.
Well, and I'm thinking that we could incorporate some things that, like, we didn't buy. You know? Little recycly things from whatever. You know, like a toothpaste cap or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just to see what we could do with stuff. I think it'd be fun. But I will say I need to stop coming up with ideas for things because I don't have all the time in the world. I've got enough ideas to last me until I'm like 200.
Karen says she went last week and they had a lot of fun school items. Oh, I love school supplies.
I do too, and my kids aren't in school, so. And I still, even at this age, want to have a trapper keeper.
Me too.
What would I do with it? Nothing. But
I don't know, but I've never had one.
I don't think I did either. I know I always wanted one, but I don't think I ever actually got one.
No, I always wanted one. I liked all the little folders you had inside, all the little extras.
And then they had all the other stuff that you could buy that matched the trapper keeper exactly. And man, I have zero use for one right now, but I'd love to have one.
I was like, one time I went on eBay. They do have some.
Well, I think they actually still have them at the stores now, but they're different, you know.
Yeah. I want one of the older ones.
Yeah.
With all the folders that go inside.
They always had the cute little pictures with like the puppies or the cats or whatever. Karen said that she got a watercolor book, 36 sheets for $5.
That's not bad. Because I think the one I have. What size, Miss Karen?
Okay, I did my twosies. I got to put them back.
Because this one's a 30 sheet, but it's a 9x12. It was $8 at Walmart. So I'm curious what size she got. Because I like all sizes. And I have this one and I have the I'm not even sure what size this is because it's covered up. 9x12. Oh, that's not bad.
No, that's
What's a
good
pound
size.
paper? That's the same size I have here. What's the weight of the paper? This one is 7 1/4 by 10. This one here. I have to look into that for my next watercolor drawing. I still haven't sold the other one that I did. That has my the watercolor that I did a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That one's still here. This one.
That one's pretty. I like that one.
I may put it on the website. I didn't put it on the website because I thought somebody might buy it after I drew it up. I found a tablet with kitties and yarn balls on it, a Dollar Tree, and a pencil holder to match.
Aww. That sounds precious.
I'm trying to put this back. There we go. I didn't want to damage that notebook. It hasn't sold, so it has to stay in pristine condition.
Hey, Gentry, can you come look at this and see if I put everything back where it goes? Please. All of a sudden, this looks like a toasted marshmallow to me, and it's making me hungry.
Yeah, there's something missing right there. Okay, there it is.
Okay. All right. Make sure everything is right, and then I'll put some more twosies together. Or
Yep.
foursies. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
He's so helpful.
I can't wait to go back to Dollar Tree because the last time I went, they were just rearranging the craft area
Mm-hmm.
and adding the Dollar Tree Plus stuff.
Ooh.
So they're gonna have a lot of different craft items that I've been waiting for them to get.
Pam's back! She said, in case y'all want to know, Five Below is having AC issues, so it was warm in there. I filmed a little, so I'll have to put up a little video. I spent a whopping $12. I started to buy some, and then she stopped telling us.
She probably ran out of space.
That's okay. She'll get back to us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Harry Potter jelly beans to try, but I decided against it. Some of the flavors are gross.
That's what people like to see when you try gross things on camera.
Oh, I would love to see that. That would be lots of fun. Alrighty.
All right, I finished the stocking that I started Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I added more bling around the bottom.
That turned out so cute.
And then I was talking about adding a button on top.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of Totally Dazzled bling in a jar. I mean, duh.
Well then, yeah.
So I added. I searched for, because I have some greens, blues, just regular crystal clear, and then I go, oh, I wonder if there's a red one, and there was. So that really made this right here, and the extra bling on the toe and heel.
Mm-hmm. It was really cute. I like that you did that line on the pocket.
I was gonna do a snowflake on the pocket, but the stitching on the pocket itself.
Yeah.
See how I could have done it the other way too, but there was double stitching this way and single stitching that way. It was gonna be too distracting from the. Oh no!
Earwax and booger flavors made my stomach turn. Maybe next
Oh
time.
no! I'm glad you didn't get those.
Well, that's a given. That's directly right out of the movie.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna put that in my belly.
Come on. One of you needs to take one for the team.
Not me.
Gentry said he'll do it. He would too.
I did the Bean Boozled.
Yeah, the Bean Boozled. Yeah, isn't that where all the flavors are bad?
No, it's jelly bean silk identical, and they can either be.
Oh, something bad. Oh, that's right. Have you guys heard of that? The Bean Boozled?
Yes, I've heard of that one.
Okay. No, haven't heard of the Bean Boozled. Okay. Oh, they had chocolate frogs too. Yummy. The Bean Boozled, like let's say they have a green color. The green could either be apple or vomit or something to that thing, And you just don't know which one you're going to get.
No. I don't need that much excitement in my life. No. I can deal with just being plain Jane when it comes to food.
Well,
Pam says, yeah, the Bean Boozled are nasty too.
maybe JJ would do it.
My son?
Yeah.
You don't know my son.
Is he picky?
To the 1000%. This is his. Every so often he'll expand his horizons, but he eats Pop-Tarts for breakfast, either mac and cheese or pizza for lunch, or either mac and cheese and pizza for dinner.
Oh, bless his heart. No vegetables, no fruits.
Oh, he'll have some fruits. That depends if we buy it. He'll eat a banana and grapes and stuff like that. But the food, we bought some chicken lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about it's delicious. It took him an hour to eat it one day.
Oh my!
Cause we told him that's all you're gonna get today.
It's time. It's time. And Pam says that she's ready to drive and that we'll be on her radio as long as she has a signal. Okay. All right. It is time for the try-on question. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Pam. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry, Pam, that you got a bad experience at Five Below.
Oh, she says, oh, wait, I'll drive after the question. Okay. A state trooper, a box office, and a travel agent.
What?
A state trooper, a box office, a travel agent. And I'm not going to say that if anybody gets it right or wrong until 8:30. So we've got some time.
I got it. I think. Hold on, let me type it.
Miss Pam says tickets.
Oh.
And now she's going to drive. And Nancy says tickets.
I was so excited that well, we don't know if it was right, but it just clicked. Usually I'm stumped.
And while we're waiting for everybody to put their answers down, is anybody else just absolutely over the moon about the women's gymnastic team this year? Oh my goodness. I have been enjoying that immensely. So much so that we have, we got in trouble with my son because David and I got a little loud when Simone Biles did a really good floor routine. It is just awesome. Pam and Nancy gave my answer. They all give out ticks. That's what David said. And Pam says, I love gymnastics. I've enjoyed the guys too, absolutely, but Simone Biles is just like nobody else.
Like I was telling you last night or this morning, I can't. Hello, the guy who sews.
Well, hey, how are you doing?
I used to love watching gymnastics. I used to love watching the sprints, the swimming, the diving, gymnastics. But the last few Olympics, I haven't been. They say, okay, it's on.
Well, I don't enjoy all of the different events. I mean, I like some of the swimming stuff, and I think some of the diving stuff is cool, but I'm not as emotionally invested. But I'm very emotionally invested in the gymnastics, and I wait until the evening to watch the replay. So if anybody knows what happened tonight, don't tell me. Don't want to know. Don't ruin it for me. I'm like those guys who go around. You know, they walk into a store. Don't say anything about the game. I haven't watched it yet.
I've seen those. Karen says she likes winter more.
Now, in the winter, I become obsessed with the ice skating, the figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
But I get so heartbroken. It doesn't matter what team it is. I get so heartbroken when one of them falls when they're skating, the figure skating, because that's it. It's done. You know, they can't really fully recover from that.
Yeah. Like that one guy that fell off the high bar a few days ago. But he got up there and he finished his routine.
Yes, he did.
And he did a great job after that.
I know. I really admire them when they have some kind of mishap and they're able to just persevere.
Mm-hmm. There was one girl, I can't remember what country, on the balance beam that she fell off.
Yeah.
I'd be too embarrassed and I'll just walk away. It's too late. I'm done. Bye.
Oh, wait. And Pam says, oh, well, let's see. Karen says ski and bobsleds. And David said that he thinks that ESPN should hire a guy who uses the pseudonym gymnastics to announce during
Oh,
the
God.
Olympics. Pam says that she stopped, but she guesses that she could have put this in her Q&A, that her first job was gymnastics coach. She took for 12 years, then coached for 4. See, you and I, we would get overly enthusiastic watching together, so it's probably a good thing we can't do that. And the guy who says, I want to try riding in a bobsled once. Oh, they're so fast.
They look scary.
They do look scary. That was actually a date in a funny movie that we watched. Love Hard. They had a bobsled in that. So if you haven't watched that, you need to watch that. I think it's probably still on Netflix. I'm not sure.
I like that the movie Cool Runnings.
Their roller coaster like rides is essentially a bobsled.
The
Maybe.
Jamaican bobsled team.
Isn't Love Hard
Oh,
Yes, Cool Runnings is a good movie. Yes. I saw that when I was in college.
The guy who so says, I want someone who knows what they're doing to come with me so I wouldn't die.
Yeah, even still, I think I'd be a little nervous. But I would maybe do it once. We were on a ride with Gentry when he turned 10. We went to a water park, and we just kept going up and up and up this flight of stairs. So we knew that there was going to be some trip down, and it was just terrifying. I mean, just horribly terrifying. But we did it once, but I would never do it again.
Something Storm Chaser. Yes.
Yeah, it was called the Storm Chaser. It was in Gatlinburg. No, thank you. Never again. It looked like a tornado shape on the outside.
We kept ending up on the roof. Or up on the ceiling.
We did keep ending up on the ceiling. And we weren't like strapped into anything. And the first thing they said on this thing, they said, now don't let go. And after the first time that we turned upside down, you better believe I let go. I grabbed hold of both of my kids and held on for dear life. I was afraid they were going to fall right out. Fortunately, they didn't, but I was still afraid. Absolutely. Who comes up with this stuff?
I was going to do some sewing projects, but everything that I wanted to do today, I needed some interfacing.
Well, that's okay. We'll beat you later.
And I used it all up, and I haven't gone to the store to buy some. I can show you what I wanted to make.
Well, I want to see what you want to make. Absolutely.
Let me. Is it in my clipboard? It's okay. My project clipboard. Why is Netflix giving me all kinds of movies coming out on my little whatchamacallit? I don't need to know that now.
By the way, does anybody else have an answer? We just have 3 people that have said tickets, I think. Did anybody else say anything else?
I don't think so.
David, would you double check?
Yeah, I wanted to make this.
Cute.
It's a mini wallet. And let's see what else. Yeah, I have all my ideas in my clipboard here. No, this is my Care Bear. I think that's it. I've been meaning to this is probably 10 years old. I've been meaning to crochet a Betty Boop,
Oh, somebody else.
but they had all the drawings to make her, but I haven't done. I haven't dove into that one yet. Oh, that's the only one. I think the others are in my notebook. Hold on. But this is
There are
my
just too many
this-
cute ideas.
this is my clipboard that I keep with all my ideas and stuff that I wanted to work on. It's just not enough time in a day,
I know.
and not enough money.
That too.
Let's see what I have in here.
Karen says 10 more down on, is it Boggy or Bogey?
Boggy Creek.
Lit while watching. It's a rectangle granny.
They're making blankets for Boggy Creek.
Okay. I have missed so much. So very much. So you know where we stopped on the way down here, right? We did a Buc-ee's stop.
Yay! And this is on crochet. One of these years I'll be making this shirt.
That'll be cute.
It's got bell sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this printed since 2020. I purchased the pattern, I printed it, and it's right there on that. It says 2020 when I printed it.
Is Angel still here, or did she go to sleep?
I don't know. She hasn't commented in a bit. She's usually
Angel, are you here?
She was usually one of the first ones to answer.
I know.
See, I like. You see, these dividers. How cute they are.
That's pretty.
That's what. Look, I got a pink one.
Well, you might actually really need a trapper keeper.
Yeah, I would need 10. I guess that was the only one. Oh, here, this one it's called Lots of Pockets Crossbody Bag. Oh, I wanted to make this origami butterfly too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. I don't know if you can tell. This is the Lots of Pockets Crossbody Bag. Yeah, I guess it has lots of pockets.
I feel weird with the crossbody bags. I'm a over one shoulder kind of person. I don't want it going across my body.
The one that I made on your live,
David.
the one that I made on your live I made it where I can use it on the shoulder or crossbody.
Okay.
Because sometimes I'm okay with the crossbody, but after a while I get tired of it and I want to switch it up, especially if you're on a long trip. That's why I did this.
And the thing is, I have like really small shoulders and they slope downwards. So my purses are constantly falling off my shoulders anyway. So you would think that I would be more comfortable with the crossbody, but I'm not. And you're right. Karen says, love crossbody so that they can't steal your bag. You are absolutely right about that. But it just feels awful to me when I've tried it.
See this one here? I have the crochet chain with the macrame cord,
Yeah,
which is over the shoulder, right?
right.
But I made it so you see how it goes in
Yeah,
the
there
bag?
you go.
So when I do this, I pull this like this tight, and
There
then
you go.
it's long enough to be a crossbody.
Very nice.
And like I said, if I get tired of the crossbody, I just pull this back up, and it becomes the shoulder again. And at the same time, it closes up the bag, so it's not wide open.
Karen says that she uses the baby strap if she doesn't have a cross bag.
A baby strap? What do you mean by baby strap?
I don't know. What is a baby strap, Karen? She also said that she was looking for a blanket pattern that she made in 2017, just found it, and she still has the blanket, and she's looked for over 2 hours last night. In the cart. Baby strap in the cart.
She's talking about she puts the strap of her purse through the buckle in the cart.
Oh, okay. Clearly, you are a lot more careful than I am. I could take a few lessons.
I've done that before too. Because the minute I go into a store, if I'm pushing the cart, I put my bag in the cart.
Oh, absolutely.
But if I'm not pushing it, I don't trust the person that's pushing it to watch over my bag. Karen says, I see women leave their bag in there and turn their back like I'm okay. You want them to steal it.
Oh, I know. No. You have to be there with it all the time. Absolutely all the time.
Oh, this is wrong.
And I've been known, like when I was in a restaurant or something, like at a table, I will kind of like put my foot through the handles on my purse so somebody can't just walk by and grab it.
Yeah.
I've done that too. I'm definitely not going to stick it like on the back of my chair.
Oh no.
Nope.
I've seen too many movies that happens. No. You got to learn if you see that. I'm working on going back to my 2020 traveler's notebook. See, this is the traveler's notebook I had.
Yeah.
In 2020. Look how nice and chunky it is. But Earl bought this fabric for me back then too. But you can add all kinds of little folders and stuff to it. But I have this planner. See here?
Yes.
Let me go to a page where there we go. I was thinking because I still have this. I just have to change the dates and stuff. 'Cause I used to look. I used to use it, but it doesn't have any more here because I went from this to a different calendar.
Yeah.
Because this is 2021. I did it in 2020. I have the whole insert I took off, and I have it in there. And I have this one that has all these cool ideas and for different projects and decorated that little folder too, and little drawings, and I filled it up. And this was in here too, but I took it out. But these are envelopes that I have different more projects in it. And then I made this that has it's just a little pocket and a little side pocket there that you can slide into the elastics.
Very nice.
This one here is one of my sketchbook ones where I used craft paper and black paper and just had different drawings in it. There's that you see this on the cover of the Facebook group.
Yes.
So
Cute.
So I have it, different. I like the dark color, and I think I finished this notebook too. I think I had 3 pages left. And each section has a little folder that has pockets too.
Now, what do you usually put in the pockets?
Like this one here is I had a friend that used to send me when I used to order something from her.
Mm-hmm.
She used to send me all these little inspiration cards.
Aww.
So she sends it with all her orders, so I just kept them together. And these were the Zen Doodle that I do. They're actually Zen Tangle cards.
Oh, fun.
So you can actually draw on just this little 3-inch square. I have a whole container of these, but I can't find them. But now I know where 3 of them are.
Karen said that she got a new calendar and there is no August in it. So with the DT ones, make sure you look inside.
Oh, wow. No.
Did you take it back and did you get another one and did it have August in it? I mean, was the whole line messed up or just that one?
And this was a trial and error. I never completed it or published it or anything like that. But it's my crochet journal.
Yeah.
And then I had like hook inventory, crochet abbreviations. And then each section gives you the project, who was it for, to put a piece of the sample of the yarn here, the hook size, the drawing, and I was gonna like all the patterns. So I had that, but that never. And then at the back it has I know a lot of people have more yarn than this. But to put the brand, the color, and the number schemes, so you can keep a track. See, back here in this pocket, I have patterns. This is a pin cushion donut that I printed years ago with my own notes and stuff on it. The soup bowl cozy that I did, and don't ask me why I laminated these cards. Because I can't do anything with them except for give them to somebody.
Yeah.
They were cute. It says create your own sunshine. A life is a smile that bursts. Without the rain, there would never be rainbows. But I was thinking of going back. Oh, this is a poncho I want to make too. I printed this in 2019. But I want to go back to this because I like the idea of having the planner, the sketchbook, the ideas in
Right.
one notebook. And you can decorate it as much. I added these flowers on the front of the pockets here, or do this. Had ribbon, and when I finish the month, I could take this whole section out and put it away. I was
Every
thinking.
time I start to keep a new journal or notebook or something like that, I stop. I'm not good at it.
Because I have so many different notebook here, notebook there. No, so I liked it when I did this because it was all in one spot. So
Yeah.
I went and cut my composition notebook the size of this guy here. See here?
Yes,
So
I do.
so the one that says ideas,
Mhm.
instead of having cardstock and stuff in here like this,
Right.
I have all these pages to put my ideas in, and you could just grab it, open it up like this, and grab the center of the book, stick it in there. And I know my calendar and my ideas are in the same notebook. And when you close it up,
It's all nice and neat.
mm-hmm.
Karen says that she loves all her crochet items. It's great to go back and to see what she's done.
Yeah.
No, I'm terrible about that sort of thing. It's always a great idea, and I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. Somebody even got me one of those really cute quilting journals where you put the picture and you say who you made it for, and I don't think I put one thing in it. It's terrible.
Miss Karen says what I used to. I just use my finger blade. I would use a better a sturdier blade, like a box cutter with a new blade on it, because this one here, because this is not the actual blade that goes in here. Well,
Yeah.
it is fits in here, but it's a smaller one. So when I was cutting it, the blade kept on going back and forth like this. But I was able to cut it with just that finger blade.
That's impressive.
So that's what I'm the next few weeks I'm gonna go in, because I found the calendar that I was hoping that it was still in my computer. So all I gotta do is just change the dates around.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was 7 years ago. That way I didn't have to change it, but it wasn't. But now I want to decorate this. I want to make this one special, different than the ones I do. I saw I was watching a new content creator to me, and they were showing closures on their lives today.
Okay.
There was 4 ladies, and they were showing different type of closures, but they had one where she inserted a paper back here and made it longer. So when you close it up, this flap actually closes up on top of here.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
the whole edge is covered.
That's neat.
Yeah. That way, if you want to tuck some things in there, it won't slide out. So I did the blade. I mean the finger blade, and then I used my my 1/2 inch corner rounder, which I need a new one because it's not sharp anymore.
Oh.
It's old.
Well, now you're just being ageist.
I still treat it right.
Okay. I don't know if this is true, so don't try it. But I've heard when blades like that get dull, that if you cut aluminum foil with them, that it helps to sharpen them. Don't know if it's true.
No. You see here?
Uh-huh.
I did it single, I did it double, I did it triple, I did it 4 layers, trying to see if
Aww.
it not for this, not for this type of the cutter. So I don't know. But I went in there and corner rounded the top and the bottom of each page. So it looks this. Once this is covered, you won't know that it was cut.
Yeah.
There's somebody in the chat called Kimberly Crenshaw wants to know how much more do you have to do for the waterfall.
Oh, I don't know, about 300 and something hexes. I'm getting there. One little hexie at a time.
Hey, that's one step at a time. I was watching a SEAL Team
Mm-hmm.
on Paramount because the new season starts next week, and it's been a couple years since it's been off air, so I need to catch up on what happened last season.
Right.
And this guy, he's in rehab, and his the trainer is telling him, you crawl before you walk before you run.
I've heard that somewhere else recently too.
He goes, you can't expect to run when you haven't been moving for the past 3 months.
Yes.
Because he wanted to go ahead and be quick about it and get his rehab done. Like, no, don't do that.
No, it doesn't work that way.
So are you going to give the answer?
No, I think I'm just gonna let you guys sleep on it for a while.
No, she didn't.
No. But you guys already knew it. They give tickets.
We were good today.
Everybody got it. That makes me want to pull out a hard one. Should I?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a hard one. Okay, well, this may or may not be a hard one. Let me type it up. Yeah, you guys were too smart.
We were so smart today.
I know. I think for some people this will be super easy, and other people it might be hard. So who knows? It's a toss-up.
See, I here I'm gonna show you how my scarf looks unrolled. Because you see, being rolled up like this, it's easier to turn and turn and turn and turn because it's getting long. So I use a couple stitch markers because look, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
I love the colors though. Okay, so this one is John Adams, a silver medal, February.
That one's a little harder.
David just said, "Oh, I know."
Go to your room, David.
Well, don't say it. Give other people a chance.
John Adams Silver Medal February. February's a month. The second month. So now I grab this right here and attach it. So it's less bulk having to turn the
I still
whole.
think it looks like colorful toilet paper.
Talk to Tess, can't promise what's gonna say, but I'm gonna say all seconds.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All seconds.
Pam is smart.
Yes, she is.
I wouldn't have
But
thought of
she
that.
may or may not have been smart on this one. We shall see. And you know what isn't smart? I don't know what I did with my needle. Oh, wait. It's actually where it's supposed to be.
Don't you love that?
Imagine that.
You'd be looking for something and you're like, I know I saw it over here.
I know.
And David says, I agree with Pam. I second her seconds. But then I can't use the same comment. Because I can't say I third her seconds, right?
You can if you want to.
It's not funny that way.
Well, I'm kind of amused by it. So you go right ahead. You say whatever you want to say. Oh, there's a fly in here.
Well, if Jay was here, he would have told me John Adams was the second president, so I probably would have gotten it then. Because I didn't know which president he was. I'm sorry. I know George Washington, Abe Lincoln, and the newer ones. Sorry. I didn't get a chance to mute.
That's okay.
When I laugh. Oh, listen to him. Listen to him.
Here's the president. Bedtime already?
He says you're talking about President John Adams. Which president was he?
He was the second president.
Okay.
So smart.
Wait. Who's the 13th president?
Millard Fillmore.
The 23rd.
Benjamin Harrison.
The 33rd.
Truman.
You hear him?
I know. It's amazing.
No, I can't do that.
So smart.
Not only that, but he knows the vice presidents too.
Adams' vice president was Jefferson.
Who was Abraham Lincoln's vice president?
We had two. We had Hannibal Hamlin and Andrew Johnson.
Ask him the dates. When was President Lincoln president?
He was president from 1861 to his assassination in April of 1865.
Can you believe this boy?
He's too smart for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I have a major brain on history here.
Major brain on history. Thank you, Jay. He heard me talk about presidents. He came running. Pam says Nancy can second David, seconding to my second.
Okay, you were all way too smart for that one. They're all second. And now I want to do another one just because I thought it was cute. Just got to type it up.
I should have gone with the silver medal with it being the Olympics. He could say any year, and I'd be like, "Oh, cool, awesome," because I haven't a clue. Same here, Pam. He can say any president's name. Who's the 13th president? I wouldn't know.
Okay, that's the next one.
A really angry person.
Yeah, a wrinkled shirt, clams, a really angry person. This one was just too fun to not do.
13th president, Bimore. He had no vice president.
For real?
No,
No vice president, huh?
he was the current vice president at the time.
Angel's back. Welcome back, Angel. We missed you.
He didn't win the election.
Gotcha, Jay. Thank you for the information, Jay.
Benjamin Harrison. He had Lady Morton.
Now we can't stop him from talking about presidents.
Lady Morton. He was also the second longest vice president. Living 96 years.
Thank you, Jay.
Miss Pam, did you make it home?
Probably not yet. Good. She was a ways away from her house.
Okay. Does anybody have a guess for this one other than David?
A wrinkled shirt.
I'm just not even.
Huh?
I echoed Pam.
You echoed Pam with what?
My guess.
Oh, sweetie, we've moved on to a third one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everybody got that one right. Everybody who answered. She said not yet and no clue.
Yes.
No, he already knows it. For the record, the reason he's so good at this stuff is because he plays crossword puzzles all the time. So he hears all sorts of interesting clues for things.
Here, I thought it was saying I didn't know that. Shall I go ahead and give an answer?
No, you should not go ahead and give an answer.
Am I waiting for everybody else to give an answer?
You were definitely waiting for everybody else to give an answer.
They all need to be folded.
I like that.
I'm not sure about the really angry person needs to be folded.
Maybe. My thread is knotting up and it's making me mad. You know, I didn't even check to see if my mom sent me a message on any of them. Nope, she didn't. Okay. My thread keeps knotting up. And I think I've got the stuff in here. I do. Ow, 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 ow.
There we go. I did that section.
Very nice. Now, who wants to come get this knot out of my thread?
Not me.
And you call yourself a friend, I tell you.
When it comes to small things like that, nope.
Did I do it or did I just drop it? No, I just dropped it. I got all excited for a second there. Wait. I got it. Now I'm going to use the stuff. Got to use the stuff.
You didn't need my help. You got it. You got this.
Okay. Angel said boiling. I like that. I like folded and I like boiling.
I said folded because the clam folds. You have to fold a wrinkled shirt or some at one point or another. But I don't know about the angry person though.
David's doing the Jeopardy theme back there in the background. Gentry, do you have any guesses?
They're all distasteful.
They're all distasteful. I like that one. That was fun. I love that one. you need
Angel said she drove to town and it's 86 degrees outside and I'm soaked from sweating.
Oh, you poor thing. It has just been miserable outside.
I went outside to take pictures of the pencil jar. And I was looking back at my time. It's been over 2 weeks that I've been outside the house. Since I've been sick, I haven't been outside.
Okay, I used the stuff and I still got another knot. And now what is this? What have I got done?
You know what you're doing, madame.
I think this might be a sign that I need to quit working on this for a bit. Ow! I just put myself. Okay.
Karen says we're at 103 now and at 5:45.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. Karen, where are you at again?
Somewhere in California.
Oh yeah. California's really bad right now. It was getting really, really bad when we were in Montana, so we left right before the worst of it, I think. Sacramento. That's right.
I keep on forgetting how these cool little ribbons they're hiding in here.
Angel said that she was sorry to Karen and that she was driving a black truck so it absorbed all the heat.
Oh, yes.
You're absolutely right about that. We were getting in the car and I was like, this is burning my legs. I don't remember the last time I got in a car and it was so hot that it burned my legs, the seat. So I'm going to have to get one of those visor things, and I have forgotten so much about living in the South. David said, can I press enter yet?
Are we there yet?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's give it a few more minutes.
Fine.
Just a few more. Nancy's playing on her phone.
I'm working on my short of the project I just did right now.
I have yet to do a short.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go over to my CapCut app.
Right.
And I put 6 photos. Photo templates. Right? Then at the volume up because it has music. And then I'll go and see which one I like. It's the best.
Huh. I haven't heard of that. And I haven't done a short yet either. I've heard mixed things about doing shorts.
Yeah, let's see how that one looks. So now I'll go to photos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start with the project, add the colors in with the project, and see what it looks like.
That looks pretty good.
Wasn't that quick?
Angel wrote steamed.
Ooh, Angel. I like that answer.
And David wrote they all get steamed. Yes, that's the answer. They're steamed. But she was really close when she said boiled first.
She was.
She was very close. Good job, Angel. Way to go. I think I'm going to have to start pulling out sports questions or history things or really difficult stuff.
Don't do sports. No, don't do sports. No.
But why not?
I don't know anything about sports.
Oh, so some of you might not know. I'm going to show a picture, if I have permission to show the picture, David. So very shortly, a few days before we left Montana, David was working at the motel and to get a little extra money for the move. And something kind of happened. A crazy person came in and was irate.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
I wish it had just been me. And then he wakes me up and calls me, and this is what I see.
Ouch.
It was terrifying, to say the least. So he got all stitched up, and for the next week, more and more bruises appeared all over his entire body. And
Before you get started on that one,
it was just horrible. You've got one what, sweetie?
third one, the sports that we get.
You got a sports one that everybody would get?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you type it in for them into the chat? But it was just terrifying to answer my phone and to see that face. And of course, what he went through was significantly more terrifying. And
terrifying when she sees my face in the day I haven't been beat up.
that is not true. I do not find your face terrifying on an average day. I think you're handsome. But it was a very horrible, horrible day. But he has been healing very, very nicely. All of the stitches are out. So praise God for that. But it was scary. So just a reminder, just be careful when you're out and about, because there are seriously crazy people out in the world. It's
It
terrible.
doesn't help when they're under the influence of some
Who knows
foreign
what?
substance.
Yeah, who knows what they were doing. Okay, let's see if I can get this back together now. Okay, this one goes there. And this one goes there. And this one goes here. Alrighty. This is coming along slowly but surely.
What does Shirley have to do anything with it?
I think you've been hanging around Earl too long, because that sounds like something David would say.
Hey.
David and Earl were separated at birth.
Hey.
Okay, Gentry put one on. Simone Biles, Michael Phelps, and is it Usain Bolt? Usain Bolt. And Pam wrote goats. Yeah, greatest of all time. Did you get it?
No.
No?
Gold medalist.
Gold medalists. That's it. Gold medalists. And David wrote record setters, which they very well might have been. So, and Pam wrote also all gold medalists. Very good.
Congratulations. You got a sports one.
So we had a sports one, and somebody got it. So yay!
That was an Olympic sports one. That's not a regular sports one.
All right, I'm pulling one out. You're daring me here, so we're doing it. Okay. Here we go. Spear, drill, shanty. Should I write it up there on the banner?
Repeat that one more time.
Hold on, I'll write it up there
Okay.
so we can all see. I'm trying to write it up there. I've forgotten how to type all of a sudden. Okay. Spear, drill, shanty.
That's sports.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, I submitted another challenge.
Good job.
Spear, drill, shanty.
Yes.
What do all those three things have in common?
Shanty.
That's not the answer. You like the word shanty?
It's a fun word.
Okay, I'm baffled.
David is baffled. News at 11.
I was going to say song because of shanty, but drill and spear are not songs. Nicknames for the javelin.
I like that. I like that, David. That's fun. Okay, you got to guess, even if it's just something made up.
Pickles.
Pickles?
Spear.
But I'm thinking of like sports and recreation, and she's talking about pickles. Hey, it could be a thing. It could be like a pickle eating competition. And all you can eat types of pickles. Go for it. Nancy says pickles.
I don't know anything else.
Well, I like that answer. That's my favorite answer. Gentry, you're not looking stuff up, are you?
No.
No, I have to get magnets for this one because I use the magnets on this one over here.
Okay, so you need magnets and interfacing. Got your list.
So I got my list right here. Look, watch.
I still think you need a purple one with daisies on it.
I'll make one.
But I want to see it now.
No.
I want to see it
See,
now.
I have to be in the mood.
Pam says something to do with track and field. I like that answer too. Of course, I'm really fond of the pickles answer. That's my favorite.
You see here, I got my Dollar Tree list. Now I have to go to the other side and put the other stuff that I need now.
All right. Get us all out of our misery here. The answer. Tools for ice fishing.
What's a shanty?
I don't know. A boat?
I just looked it up. Tool shack.
The shanty is the shack.
Oh, you see, I was thinking totally something way out over there with the shanty.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was thinking the song.
Yeah, I was so curious about this one. I Googled it, so but I kept it to myself.
Okay. Well, I'm exhausted. Not that you can tell, but I actually did quite a bit. Believe it or not. This is a slow project. It's a turtle project. Nancy likes to do hair projects. She likes the
What?
faster ones.
It
Tortoise
depends.
hair.
It depends. Because I do miniatures that take me weeks.
That's true. That's true. You're absolutely right.
But I had fun making these last night, and in less than 2 hours we made them.
Well, let me say thank you to everybody, and then we'll tell them what we're going to be doing this week. All right. Nancy, what are you going to be doing this week?
Nothing.
I like that answer. I don't believe it, but
on Tuesday, Tiny Tuesday, I'll be working in the living room. I'm not sure what I'm going to be working in the living room yet. Because all the big stuff is done. It's just the smaller stuff, but I'm not. My mind is still a little foggy.
Yeah.
And to work on something small like these,
yeah,
I need all my brain cells to be firing.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm yawning.
And then I go back to my sketchy Wednesdays.
Your sketchy Wednesdays.
I should change it. My sketchy Wednesdays instead of what sketch. And then on Friday I'm going to be attempting for the first time ever. This technique has been around for years and years. Because I even have a book. I have to pull it out see if I find it, so I can show it. But we're going to be doing one-stroke painting.
Oh yeah.
So it's also from Plaid, and I got this kit from them.
I might hang out with you, but I don't think I'll be doing the painting.
That's fine.
Maybe I'll just do some diamond art or something that I already need to do.
And then this is going to be a hidden giveaway. It's a sunflower one.
Very, very, very pretty.
That I also got from Plaid. And I'm going to use it as one of my giveaways. Oh, and here's another one of my giveaways. They sent this to me as a birthday gift.
Oh, David says, does Nancy even know how to do nothing? Kimberly doesn't.
If it wasn't for being sick last week, I probably would have kept them working, even being sick.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That knocked me for a loop. But Vlad also sent me this. It says she took a leap of faith and grew her wings on the way down.
Oh, I love that.
But if you see over here, it's what they call it, 28 count.
Yeah.
So if you look at this thing,
it's tiny.
It's tiny.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's very, very tiny. So that's gonna be another hidden giveaway, because Nancy knows that she's not going to do this, so I'd rather give it to somebody that will enjoy making it.
That makes sense. Absolutely.
So why keep it here sitting around collecting dust when I know that looking at it is going to make me upset? Like
I can appreciate that.
And and then I got members only live on Saturday.
Fun. So if you're not a member of Nancy's channel, you need to go and make that happen.
I was thinking of doing a poll and on the live, not necessarily do any crafting, but for people to ask me questions to see if they can stump me with a craft that I haven't done.
Wow, I
Like,
don't think that's possible.
like someone could say, oh, "Have you done crochet?" Of course, I've done crochet. Painting, yes. So I'm gonna let the chat ask me questions and I'll see if I've done it or not.
Huh.
See if there's something that I haven't done that I can do with the supplies that I do have.
Interesting. The challenge of it.
That's what I was thinking. Something different for the members live.
And this week, I'm going to continue working on the mystery, because I'm really anxious to get that finished now that I've got a space to start working on it. And hopefully, and I'll probably join Nancy on Friday, but I won't be doing anything. And on Sunday, I will be back here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be working on. But if you saw me forever and a year ago when I was working on the timeless stuff and the fabrics, and I was like, I don't know what these fabrics go to. I don't know what these fabrics go to. I actually found some pictures that showed what parts of Downton Abbey, what characters and stuff, different fabrics were supposed to represent. So I'm all happy about that now, because I didn't want to just make it up. So now I know what it's for, so now I can get creative per person or group of people. So I'm excited about that.
And I'm down to four pieces of fabric to finish to start working on the tote bag.
Oh, okay. We need to send Nancy some fabric. Alrighty. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you for coming back and hanging with me tonight. I have missed you all, and it feels good to get back in the swing of things.
Yay.
And I will see you all very, very soon. And in the meantime, up goes in your jammies. Good night.
Good night.